server. They don't know how to fix all these constant lags and stuff like that. And look at that, my HP dropped rapidly then. I'm guessing this boss must have some sort... Yeah, this boss has got... You see that yin effect there? Above where I'm clicking. Looks like a yin-yang sign. That's... I remember from when I used to be a low might player. I think that was Sun and Moon. And it does big damage. Basically what it does is you're able to stack up Sun and Moon on your enemy. And then my game just crashed. And I died. Basically what it does is it allows you to... I'm going to have to do these ones, otherwise I'm not going to have enough time. What it does is it allows you to stack up Sun and Moon on the enemy, and then when you use a special, I can't even get there, and that's it, I'm just stuck in midair. And you watch it teleport me somewhere else. Knew it. Oh yeah, I can't use sprint skills. How come I can run around on the map no problem, but as soon as I use a sprint skill, you get that lag? As soon as I attack, it'll lag, told you. And yet they say that it's completely my problem, my internet. And I'm not the only person that gets this problem. Not only that, why is it only on this game that it does it? I play other games as well, and I don't get this problem. I can play games like Iruna Online and even Available Online, which is another PvP game. And it runs smoothly. No problems at all, no lags, nothing. But on this game, it's like impossible to play. You've got to be on Wi-Fi, and you've got to have a really fast Wi-Fi connection and a really stable Wi-Fi connection to play this mobile game. And even then, with really stable Wi-Fi connection, there are still people who spend a lot of money for their Wi-Fi and stuff like that, and they still lag and crash. Admittedly, they don't lag and crash as much as I do, but they do still lag and crash. And the question is, why? They've got the fastest internet in the game. Why are they lagging and crashing? Well, the fastest internet you can get. Why are they still lagging and crashing? I'm going to use another... No, I'm not going to forget it. It's just too laggy. This one was basically a waste because of all this lag. But yeah, this is... Bloody hell, it's taken that amount of time. Jesus. Anyways, that's how this event is done. If you start lagging, basically what you want to do before you enter it is you want to move your character around, check if you can use the sprint. If there's any sort of lag on the game like this, the best thing to do is... I'll show you actually. So you see how I'm using sprint, and you see how it's teleporting me to different places. When I release, it'll probably teleport me back. No, this time it hasn't. But yeah, if you're getting lags when you're attacking or sprinting, or when you trigger a jump skill, don't go into the event because it'll be a waste. Because I was recording as well, I couldn't fix the lag. And I'm going to show you quickly how to fix the lag when you're on, say, a game like this. I can't do it right now because obviously it'll mess up my recording. But I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S5. I click on Smart Manager and you see clean, or I'd use that, and then I'd click on RAM and clean all this out as well. And that's really about it. So that's this video done. I'm going to load up the game again. Reason being is because if I end it with the screen rotated, you'll only be able to see all of this on a small screen, because that's how YouTube works. So I'll do it like this. And to be honest, I can't be bothered to put this on my laptop and do any proper video editing or anything like that, so I just upload this like this, and at least then you know how this event works. Let's go check my mental skills. So now let's take a look at how much I got. Honestly, I can't remember how much I had to begin with. But this one's up to 85. This one's at 95. How much did I have on that? Let me think. I think I have 40 on there. Maybe 60. I either have 40 or 60 on there, so I think I've got about 30 of them. I could be wrong. You'd have to rewind the video back and take a look, because I know at some point in the video I switched between these. And obviously, without lag, I could have killed a lot more. So, yeah. It's not just that you get. Sometimes you can get mental skills. And the main ones you get, not mental skills, I mean internal skills. But the main ones you get are gold martial arts. In particular, the Dragon Claw one. At the moment, I've got 11. Which is what I've had for the last 3 or 4 days. One of those pages was from that event. And I know that they're unbound because I've only got unbound pages. And I haven't sold or upgraded any. I've got 0 bound, which means the page that I got from there that I remember getting was definitely unbound. So, yeah, I hope that helps. Remember, if you're a Lomite, go after the yellow and the red ones only. At first, it may take you a while to kill it, but don't think, well, it's taking too long, it's not worth it, I'm just going to exit and not do it again. Because it isn't like that. You kill the first 2, 1 or 2, you'll get Demon Slaying State, and then your damage will increase. So if you're able to kill it within 5 minutes, you'll be able to kill another 3 or 4 within another 5 minutes. So don't worry about that. And obviously, as you saw, the more of them you kill, the more of the Demon Slaying State you get. You don't have to kill 20 of them to get 20 Demon Slaying State. You've only got to kill about 5 of them to get about 10 or 15 Demon Slaying State. And yeah, I hope this helps. Use that stuff to help you upgrade your mental skills. And I'm going to give you some advice on what you should be focusing on to unlock. Growing endlessly, of course, will allow you to recover 10% of your HP every 5 seconds when standing still. Now that means also you can't be clicking any attack skills or anything like that while in battle when you want to use this. You can use it while in battle and while people are attacking you. Now if an enemy is just using normal attacks and stuff like that on you, this will activate and you will be able to get 10% of your HP back every 5 seconds. However, the enemy can stop this from triggering by using a grab move. Now a grab move is something like this. Now how that skill works, for example, is it grabs the enemy, pushes them back and knocks them down. And there are other skills as well from other classes, like Drunken Immortal has Drunken Immortal Kicks. It's technically a grab move. But the rest of these attacks, like this one, or say this one, or even this one, they don't move the enemy. So the enemy would continue to recover HP. And you can see the icon for it here. So that's how that one works. It does work really well with Tai Chi if you've got this class. And this is really what you use it for. It's more like an emergency. If you're in a situation where it's like your opponent's a little bit stronger than you and your HP is running a little bit too low, then what you would do to try to buy yourself some time is you'd use your defense shield. And then maybe if you want to, if their HP isn't too high, you can use a little bit of an attack. And that can help you fill up your rage. which are these over here. When you've got about 3 of them, you should be able to use it. And then what you would do is you would use this, and then straight after that, activate your rage, which is this icon here, which I can't activate because it isn't filled up. But if you activate that straight after you've used the shield, you will get strong pose, and this takes about 5 seconds to cast. So if I use this without the shield, you won't have strong pose, which means an enemy can use a skill, for example, like Snow Sword Stun. This one's a good one to show you. If somebody was to use that without the shield, I could do this. And provided my character isn't too weak, that skill will actually stop them from being able to cast their special. However, if they activate the shield, like this, and then they use the rage, there is nothing you can do to stop them. Now, this skill takes 5 seconds. And 5 seconds is all you need to recover 10% of your HP. But I don't recover 10% of my HP. I recover a lot more. And the reason is Power Palm. Its effect. All HP and energy recovery effect increases by 35%. There is no time delay or anything like that, so this is permanent. And some martial arts, there's a time delay, so it may activate and then stop. You know what I mean? Like, have a look. Let me just find some, not martial arts, I mean internal skills that have time delay. I think this one does. No, it doesn't. Yeah, this one does. So, for example, when you go into some, it will take 23 seconds to gather chi. So, after this is activated, you've got to wait 23 seconds before it can activate again at Eco 8 on this one. But, yeah, with some of these skills, there's no time delay, which means they will work constantly. Not all of them, so make sure you read the description. This is Power Palm. And my Power Palm is fairly weak because it's only at Eco. You can see by the stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's an Eco 6. Some of these are higher, but they haven't got effects that are that helpful in battle. I mean, Sky Power is, which is why I've still got it equipped. Let me just quickly take a look at this one. Check what its effect is. 10% chance to recover 1.7% of max HP and get Strum Pose. Strum Pose is really good. What that basically means, for a percentage of time, nobody will be able to stop you from attacking. In other words, you will be able to do your attack no matter what your enemy does. So it is pretty handy. This one has a cooldown time of 20 seconds. So once it activates, there's a cooldown for 20 seconds before it can trigger again. Now remember, when it comes to mental skills, take a look at the internal skills that you've got, because it's always a good idea to use your internal skills to boost your mental skills. So, for example, this one that I've got will allow me to recover. How do I get the information again? Let me just check. Is it? Oh, clicking there, right? Will allow me to recover 10% HP and energy every 5 seconds. The effect will be cleared when you move. In other words, you can't move. It also means attacks may stop you from doing it as well. So it's a good idea. If you've got Tai Chi shield, just put the shield on, then just stand there. Any attack they do for 5 seconds will give you HP, because of that skill is a skill that absorbs into HP, unless they do too much damage, of course. And then after 5 seconds, you recover 10%. However, with my internal, I get a lot more than 10%. here's another one that I want to tell you about. It's Rebirthing Blood. This one, when dealing circular hit, you can absorb 5% of damage dealt to recover your HP. Really good. And why is this one really good? Because you see, it's another one you can combine with this. At the moment, I can't use it. The reason being is because you want it to be a minimum of Eco 6. Yes, a lot of players on this game will tell you that you want it to be Eco 7. And the reason being is because when you get it to Eco 7, this one, which is here, they will always say that you want every skill to be Eco 7. What you get is, this is Eco 6, this is Eco 7. You'll get max pose. What that means is, when you're in battle, you need them to be a minimum of Eco 7 to increase your max pose. Because mine that I've got equipped, well, some of mine that I've got equipped are only Eco 6, I'm losing quite a bit of max pose. Now what that is you see here where I'm tapping, you've got your HP bar, which is highlighted red. The blue bar is your energy. The yellow bar is your max pose. Now, when you are attacking or when you are being attacked, that max pose bar goes down. When it empties, for a moment, for a split second, well, a couple of seconds, you won't be able to stop their attacks. They'll be able to take full control over your character. So you won't be able to block them or anything like that. And that means that they can lift your character up into the air and do significant more damage that you can't block. So obviously I'll have a really big disadvantage on max pose. However, I do have the internal skill buffs, which could make a difference, especially if I use my internal skills with my mental skills effectively. Now, because I've switched that and removed Heart's Return, which actually has a higher pose, I actually lose, it'll tell me here, if I have a look at Eco 7, which is here, I lose 80 pose from unequipping Heart's Return, and I also lose 80 pose from unequipping Sunset, which was the other one I used. I never used Catholic Origin, I don't think. I just used Sunset and Heart's Return. It also means my stats has dropped slightly, because this is the stats for HP, defense and damage that these particular skills have. And you can see that these ones, like Inner Peace, for example, has more on HP, but it has less on attack, whereas Heart's Return and Sunset have more on attack. You know what I mean? Let's go check out some others, some that I'm using here. Power Palm. Power Palm's quite good. It's got a decent amount of attack, which is actually more than Sunset, but less than Heart's Return on attack. But yeah, these are the stats that internals can give you. It's not just that. If you click on upgrade and click on the question mark, it'll show you additional stuff you get when you upgrade those stars. And if you click on special effects, these are the special effects that the internal skills have. And every time you reach a new chapter, it'll give you something better. So it'll either increase the time and make it last longer, or increase the damage or effect of what that internal skill can do. I'm going to end the video here because I actually need to go to the toilet. So I hope this helps. Remember, use your mental skills with your internal skills. For example, there's no point having something like Sky Power on, which increases all of your healing skills by 30%, and then putting all defensive and attack mental skills on. What is the point in that? Anyways, the one that I showed you, Rebirthing Blood, allows you to increase, allows you to recover HP depending on your cert damage. You want to use that with something like Way of the Fist. Reason being is because there is a 15% chance to get Steadfast. No, it's not Steadfast. Increase cert rate by 10%, lasts for 10 seconds. In other words, gives you a higher chance of doing a cert attack. So yeah, we'll leave that there, and I'm desperate for the toilet, so thank you for watching. I hope this helps. Participate in what's it called? Demon Challenge. Demon Challenge, cross server PvP. Get your mental skill comprehensions. Do World of Minions to get some EXP. Fill the bar up on the mental skills with EXP. Then use the comprehensions to upgrade it a level. Focus on the ones that you want. Max it. So the skills that are required for that one, unlock those skills first, obtain them. For example, if one of them requires, say, Winter's Blade, Devil's Palm and Madeline's Dance, get those skills, then max them on the mental skill, and you'll get the class. I've shown you how to equip it once you've got it, and I've shown you how to increase your equipment slot. So yeah, we'll end it here. Thank you for watching. I will do more videos teaching you more stuff about the game, and yeah, thanks, bye bye, gotta go, toilet calling me.